explaining how BPMs can relate to how your heart beats. And if you play the perfect song that's in rhythm with heartbeats, people just start dancing and going nuts. You can control them. And she starts dancing. She's wearing some sort of romper in that movie. She looks so fucking hot. I was just like, well, that Entourage, she's pretty hot.
Well, you can only. So have you ever seen the videos where they have sand on a table and then they hit the table with a certain sound wave and it makes a shape?
Yeah.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
So lower tones will be this, higher tones will be that.
Yeah,
but
it's like it'll start in the center and it'll just make rings all the way out.
It's insane.
Or it'll make straight lines
or stars.
Yeah.
And then you start to go, okay. So when I was getting my like big tattoo here, I just got done with having ACL surgery. So I had time, and
kind of like me.
Got time. Well,
got time.
Yeah. So I get in there and I at that point, I think I could bend my knee like 30%. So like walking was getting a little bit better and stuff like that, but like I couldn't go all the way. And the guy goes like, so he's like some super hippie Asian dude. He goes, so have you heard anything about like sound therapy? And I was like, no. He's like, all right, hear me out for a little bit and you're going to think I'm crazy. And I was like, dude, I already think you're crazy because the tattoo you did for me had like geographic patterns and like, or what was it? Geologic patterns? Is it geologic?
Sure. I'm along for the ride.
Like a diamond is a certain type of pattern, right? Stars are certain type of patterns, whatever that is. So he starts like putting tuning forks on my knee and hitting them. And he's like, it's going to help. It's going to help. And I'm like, just fucking get done with the tattoo, But the more I think about it, if you look at how sound vibrations change the way sand is and how you take those patterns and you look at the universe, it's correlatable.
Sure.
That's kind of crazy to me.
Yeah.
So like the universe is based on sound. Sound is based on Ibiza.
Something like Tyson. Something like Tyson.
I almost hit it. But like sound is like there's a mathematical equation to all that stuff. Sure, which is fucking crazy to me.
Yeah, numbers are everything and Jews run the weather.
Obviously. So have you ever seen the movie High Fidelity?
I've heard of it. I don't think I've seen it.
Based off a book written by Nick Hornby, who's written some bangers of books, which if you're ever looking for a book to read, about a boy, High Fidelity, great. He wrote High Fidelity. He wrote About a Boy. They were both turned into movies. And he wrote Fever Pitch, which was the Jimmy Fallon, Drew Barrymore. But that was based on fucking Man City. And then they made it the Red Sox. And then the Red Sox just happened to win the World Series thanks to me. But he talks about the art of making a great mixtape. And I think you'll appreciate this because you as a DJ, you need to set the table. You need to go up, but then you also need to bring them down just a little bit. You got to get them hooked.
Not much.
So I want to get your opinion on this.
Don't ever bring it down. Don't ever bring it down.
Because the party's still going because my mama ain't home. Literally one of the greatest movies of all time.
Now, the making of a good compilation tape is a very subtle art. Many do's and don'ts. First of all, you're using someone else's poetry to express how you feel. This is a delicate thing. So for this one, I'm thinking. When is this gonna stop?
When's what gonna stop?
Is that Cusack?
Yeah, dude.
Making of a great compilation tape. Light breaking up is hard to do and takes ages longer than it might seem. You gotta kick it off with a killer to grab attention. Then you gotta take it up a notch. But you don't want to blow your wad, so then you gotta cool it off a notch. There are a lot of rules. Anyway, I've started to make a tape in my head for Laura.
Dude. Top 10, all movies where someone talks to the camera. Number 1, With a Bullet. I forgot to actually even think about this movie when I was going to think about proposing this as a topic for the podcast. High Fidelity. Ferris Bueller, up there. A movie that not a lot of people have seen with Christian Slater. Cuffs. Great movie.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Fourth Wall.
The fourth wall, breaking the fourth
Wall. We should name our new podcast The Fourth Wall.
We're never changing the name again.
No, we are two stupid idiots in panda hats. Give me a topic. Go ahead.
Oh, I have some. Hang on.
What do you want Daddy to talk about?
I told you I keep writing notes down.
Is it gay if I call myself Daddy to you?
No, dude, you've been doing it. That was me texting you the link about the scene in We Are Your Friends that with Emily Radikowski about. We were talking about DJs and music and stuff.
Yeah.
So I didn't know if you could put it up. Whatever.
I can.
Did you see the clip this week? Maybe late last week. I do not know the name because I don't give a fuck about if influencers. You don't influence me at all ever. There's never anything you're gonna say or do on the internet that's gonna make me go, I want to do that.
Sure.
Sorry.
It was
a
get you to jump off of a fucking cliff.
I know. It was so good.
Keep asking for it.
There's a TikTok influencer. It was a chick.
Okay.
A young, probably 20-something woman. She was walking around and she found a homeless woman.
Okay.
And she bet her, she would say, I give you $20 to jump in the river. Homeless people, $20. They're going to do some shit for some money. Lady jumped in the river. She can't swim.
Okay.
Almost drowned.
Okay.
The influencer was laughing and walked away. People had to jump in. Rescue had to get called to get this woman. Everything. TikTok finds this video and says, yeah, this goes against our community standards, and bans her.
Okay.
Shut her account down.
Okay.
She's an influencer. She's obviously making money off of views and clicks, and
Sure.
you know how that I don't know how that works, but imagine she's making money on that. She had millions of subscribers. Her account gets banned. The next video is she went to the TikTok office, wherever their headquarters is, and was banging on their front door and crying and yelling to get her account unbanned, and that she was so sorry for what she did. Me not having TikTok, thinking TikTok's the dumbest fucking thing on earth, thinking an influencer is the dumbest fucking thing on earth.
Sure. Although we both want to be that, so we can get paid to just do this, but that's cool.
Wrong. You're completely wrong with that.
Okay.
I don't want to be an influencer. I don't want to be Joe Rogan. I've told you this from fly. If this thing could make you enough money to cover your expenses for buying bandwidth and shit, I'd be happy. Yeah, I'd be happy about that. If it could make enough money to send me $100 check every month, I'd be happy.
Sure.
To just cover my whatever. I don't want that. I have never wanted that, and I know this is never going to be that. But I'm like, good on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I don't know what other ones are out there. They need more of this. You need to stop these fucking people from doing stupid shit. Never let her have her account back. You can just see how these people are.
Oh, wait. So you're thinking that they're in the right for banning her?
100%.
Okay. I will play.
Do you?
I'll play the devil's advocate.
Fuck yes, I love devil's advocate.
You can look, but you can't touch. So you're a citizen, albeit a homeless citizen under a bridge, right?
Sure. I'm in a park. You know,
Okay, yeah,
I'm classy. I don't live under a bridge. I'm not a troll. I'm in a park.
let's set the table. Yeah. So, and I say, you knowing full well that you can't swim, I say I'm going to give you $200 if you jump into a fucking thing.
What the fuck, Kyle?
Kyle's the only one that makes money from this.
Fuck you, Chris.
Kyle's an amazing drummer.
Guess what, Kyle? There's no show if I don't show up. Nobody's watching just for him. It's a package deal.
That's
done.
very true.
This is the last episode ever of Two Dolts Podcast.
Oh man. Well, it's been good. It's been fun.
It's been real. It's been fun, but it hasn't been
real
fun. My dad used to say that all the time.
So if I give you
I love bourbon
money as a fair transaction for you to do something for me, let's say that you want to mow my lawn, but you don't know how to operate
stick to this,
right?
Yeah.
And you cut your foot off.
Yeah.
That's not my problem. So this influencer said, hey, it'd be cool, whatever. I'm going to give this person $200 to jump in this river. You take the $200.
She never got the $20.
Oh, she should have paid her. And then I'm sure it would have been fine after that.
She didn't get the money.
Well, with homeless people, you got to pay them after.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that.
They're shiesty.
We've all been burned.
Yeah.
$20 for a hand job.
Yeah.
Then I'm chasing the girl down for the $20 I gave her with my dick out. What are we talking about here?
Yeah. Semantics.
Yeah, no. I don't think she should have been banned from it. Is the girl fine? The person that jumped in the river?
Dude, who's paying for her therapy? Now she's scarred for life, dude. She can't even go to a water fountain. What about taking a bath in a fucking bird feeder in the
back
park?
in the day, they'd have separate water fountains. Count your blessings, lady.
But as we have found out, you and I,
yes,
by being banned on Facebook, more me than you, there are terms and conditions that we
terms of what?
Conditions.
Nice.
That we don't read.
We
check that box and move on.
Well, I gotta say, recently,
I'm pretty sure that TikTok has that base covered, and we're full within their rights at any time to terminate, cancel, ban.
Oh yeah, of course,
suspend any account for any shit like that. I think they got it right. I wish they do it more often with these fucking people.
Yeah,
this is this has the makings of being a 3-hour episode because there's so much shit like this that I'd like to touch on. But I can see it spawning just an even bigger conversation.
Oh man, and this is why I love you.
Yeah,
you know.
All right, so
like if I was gay,
I got a question.
I would hammer that ass. Go ahead. Yep.
If you're not playing devil's advocate, if this is just you, do you think TikTok was correct?
Well, I think TikTok is purposely American poison, because TikTok in China, for every video you watch,
different, right?
The next thing you watch is something about mathematical achievements, scientific achievements, studies, all this other stuff.
So when you watch a TikTok video, you can't just doom scroll. When you watch one in China of somebody doing something stupid,
the next thing is something mathematical,
educational.
Yes,
like educational.
Yep.
Here
in America,
more dumb stuff, more dumb stuff, more dumb stuff, more dumb stuff. We are literally dumbing down the youth of today.
Well, they are.
Well, we are.
So, in accordance to TikTok's grand scheme of things, she did awesome.
Sure. Because she's getting clicks and views, and that's what they want.
And somebody jumped into a river that's not Chinese.
Yeah, no Asians were harmed in the filming of this.
And Asians can swim. We all know this. But so I heard this week that YouTube has made adjustments. So we got hugely banned. We're one strike away on YouTube to having no YouTube channel whatsoever.
For what?
Apparently,
You see this on the back end because you are the producer and executive producer and best grip, key grip, best boy. You're all that.
Daddy's
stuff.
got grip,
Yeah,
man.
you're all that. Shit.
Yeah. So the one day we were hammered as fuck, and we were
All right.
so
Now
right
that
now.
really narrows that down.
So right now, no, we were. This is like 3 years ago. We started reading the CDC website,
Oh, I think you touched on this before. Yeah.
and that got us 2 strikes. They have a 3-strike policy. And they said, you were saying things that were against their guidelines. And so I had to strip the audio out of our podcast, send it to YouTube, along with the snippet that we were reading from the CDC website.
It's
And
the
they-
same thing.
And they still said, no. I'm like, so we're reading off of the thing that you perceive it to be God about COVID. And
Which has
recently,
been proven that is complete and utter bullshit.
yeah, so they made adjustments. So, according to the New York Times, which reviewed internal documents, YouTube is allowing content containing political, social, and cultural issues that would have been subject to removal under previous guidelines to remain on the platform. It does. So, this is what YouTube does. So, let's say that we had, and we used to get, I would say 10% of our audience on YouTube,
Sure. Okay.
like through clicks and whatever.
Yeah.
And not a lot, nothing.
Brady shit on me about that today. Going back to 2 episodes
Yeah.
ago, I was watching gambling videos, and I'm like, "Hey, dude, look, your dad and Uncle Chris are on YouTube." He's like, "What?" His eyes got huge. He's like, "What?" And then he's like,
3
bro.
views.
"He had to, dude,
Yep.
say exact words." He goes, "Bro," he goes, "You got 3 views." Fuck off, dude. How many views
Yeah.
you got?
Yeah.
Mm.
So we used to be out there in the ether if we would doll it up a little bit and put it out there. And then all of a sudden, we decided to read the CDC website, and we got 2 strikes. Go ahead, Daryl.
Oh, you
Me. Yes.
You read.
Me.
But as the show goes, you go, I go, you go, we go together.
Thank you. Ride or die.
Ride or die, baby.
I'm Bailey the Kid. You're Jose Chavez y Chavez.
Fucking Arkansas Dave Rudabaugh.
Rudaball.
fucking Arkansas Dave Rudabaugh beat a bega. Fucking Cliff Clavin motherfucker.
Don't you know who I am?
Yeah.
So we read that, and then instantly, unless you were a follower, you wouldn't see our shit, of which we had no followers.
Oh, the old shadow ban. I love
Yeah,
shadow ban.
yeah.
I told you I got shadow banned, and you're like, you're not that important. And then I'm like, yo, check this out. And you're like, fuck, dude, you're shadow banned. I'm like,
Yeah.
I know.
What happened to us? It happened to us on Facebook too.
Yeah.
So on Facebook, back in the day, about 4 years ago, we'd put up that we were live. Anyone that was following us would see that we were live.
Yeah.
Now, 1% of the people, and we have like what, 350 followers on Facebook? Who cares?
Sure.
Right? The only place that's actually helped with growth has been Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Pandora, because it's just part of it. You know, like if you like this, you kind of like these guys. We're in the kind of category.
Yeah.
We're not served up on a silver platter,
No.
as we shouldn't be.
Correct.
But if you like this show, you'll kind of like this. But yeah, YouTube, Facebook fucked us.
Could you
completely.
just really imagine where this? I'm not saying it would be exponentially better.
Good word. Don't fuck it up.
But if we had any sort of structure and could say every show we had one topic, we have 45 minutes, and that's all we talked about. We can't do that.
No.
We can't. We're all over the fucking place.
And why would you?
But maybe
If you want, okay.
maybe to be moderately or slightly successful.
Okay. If you want to be successful in this, let's talk about murder.
All right. Oh yeah, murder podcasts are huge. True
Yeah.
crime podcasts are huge. Yeah. You want to know where I'd like to go with this?
Yes.
And you and I have discussed this.
Go ahead.
At some point, get this shit show lined up where we could get 1,000 subscribers,
Mhm.
where you can run an ad, and we're gonna have dick pill ads that are gonna pay us 12 cents an episode.
I can get that right now.
Get that shit now.
Yeah, but it's like,
Because I would like to some dick pills come to my house and shit.
I'll send you dick
we get
pills,
that?
baby.
Just bring them up next month.
Yeah, just go to Rise, RIIZE.
I know.
Dude.
I got some in my truck.
Yeah.
Just like, why are these in here? Well, I use them on you. Surprise.
Yeah.
Dick
Oh,
for-
well, you can fuck a brick wall.
Dick for days.
But, and then like the next 3 days after you take Rise, you're like, look at this fucking guy. Oh my God. Look at this fucking hero. Yeah, no.
This is like last time, like for 2 days, I couldn't find my dick. It was just like fucking head and like 2 wrinkles. It was just, I'm like, why? And then last night, it was like fucking beating that pussy with a wiffle ball bat.
Did it whistle?
It's like, yeah, it's just like, just like the bat had a hole in the top. So when it came through the strike zone, baby.
So
Fuck, I can't even whistle. I have both headphones on, so I can't hear myself.
move one away.
I can't because my fucking head looks
I was going
retarded.
left ear off or right
do
ear
too.
off. Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah, we're professional broadcasters. No, what's funny is my kid was at
Oh, look at
camp.
that. My head looks a little rounder.
Yeah, there you go.
Fuck, maybe that's
That's my secret. You're a
Shit
fucking
myself out.
problem right now.
Damn. I'm not even edibled up.
My kid was at camp and he goes, my Father's Day present was to not have to go pick him up at camp.
Wow.
I'll take it.
Small wins, baby.
Yeah. Because I didn't want to have to get up at 8 a.m. on a Saturday to go get him. Right. I slept until noon. It was the best Father's Day I've ever had in my life, where I woke up and then magically my kids are there. Like, fantastic. Hey guys, I remember you. They were gone for a week. But my kid pulled me aside. I'm like, hey man, did you meet any friends? I always try to make sure that number one, my kids are being nice to people. Number two, I want them to go out and meet kids and be forward. Because a lot of times when you're young, you think, well, those kids won't play with me. It's like, well, yeah, but if you're sitting in the corner, the girl's not going to dance with you either. Yeah. Go out and get the girl, whatever it is.
Grab her right by the pussy.
Yeah. We're going to grab him right by the pussy.
That big, beautiful.
I'm famous. You can do whatever you want. So he goes, some kids were playing football and they had a regular football. And then some kid had a football that whistled.
Oh, I love those.
And I was like, bro, like those came out in like 1991, let alone the glow in the dark whistler.
Yeah.
Where you could play when there was no fucking lights.
Yeah.
It was fucking game on, dude. And he goes, yeah, but the whistle hurts like a motherfucker. I was like, yeah, bro.
So I worked for a furniture company that had our warehouse was right off the 90 in Broadway. You can see it from the 90. We had this huge fucking warehouse full of furniture and shit. Outside of the building, outside the edge of the thing, we had all these racks set up. Somebody brought in one of those whistle footballs. Guys would come back at the end of the day, unload their truck, get loaded up for the morning, get their paperwork, and we throw that fucking stupid football around. Me being the boss, I was there all day. The football was on my desk. It became that me and the guy or two I kept back to help me for the day. When the trucks, we'd hear them back into the dock. We'd wait, and you could hear the dudes talking to each other as they come up the stairs. They'd open that door. The next sound they heard was, and then that
whistle.
That football is 3 feet from your fucking head.
And
so
when they started to rifle those footballs,
oh my God.
Dude, the spiral you could have on those fuckers.
The tighter the spiral, the more that thing whistled.
Oh, dude, the best.
We would hide and we would know these guys are coming back because they always text us at the end of on their last job, like, "Hey, we're in the pew, we're done, we're getting in the truck, we're coming back." All right, we got 15 minutes. You'd hear that truck rattle against the dock. I'm like, all right, we'd just fucking hide. The door would crack open. You see a fucking part of a head. They'd come in, and then
See a white flag.
somebody would just walk out. Like I'm like, dude, just go in the bathroom. And I'm like, when you hear the door, just walk out of the bathroom. And then they duck back. Where's Daryl? Like, oh, he's up in the office. And they, all right, cool. They come in the door. Fucking catch them right in the ear hole. The anxiety we all had about that stupid fucking football when you walked in the door, knowing, and it was accurate as fuck too.
Oh, dude,
you couldn't.
You could pinpoint those things. Yeah,
I've never thrown a straighter, harder, more perfect sparkle football than that cocksucker little Nerf ball with the tail on it, and just hear it just scream the last 8 feet and just drill somebody.
So the first iteration, when they
fun.
put the tail on it, you could throw that bitch 90 yards, right?
Oh yeah.
But even the one without the tail on it, it was softer than most Nerf.
Yes.
And it was rifled, which I feel bad for left-handed throwers.
Yeah, like retarded.
Well,
I'm learning about that right now.
Yeah, because your kids.
Dude, Brady's like, here, I'm going to run some routes. I'm sitting in my chair, the glass of bourbon or beer in the front yard, and I'm throwing left-handed. Everything's a duck.
Yep.
I can't throw a spiral.
Yep.
And I'm like, arm angle. Like, I'm watching my arm, and I'm like, all right. So I hold it in my right arm, and I just kind of like, all right, I don't have the full motion. So I'm like, I'm doing the same fucking thing. Ball's just,
yep.
Fucking corky throw it.
But
Brady's like, what? I'm like,
I'm crippled.
Yeah, the next time we're playing catch, I'm just throwing baseballs at us and nuts.
Done. But yeah, it's a cushy fucking Nerf thing. It's like a pillow.
Yeah.
And then there's this hard ass fucking unit in the middle of it that makes it whistle.
Mm-hmm.
So you're playing, it's dusk or after dusk, and your eyes adjust. You know where people are at. You're running your route.
Yeah, roughly. Yeah, you got an idea that he's
and
over
you hear
there.
this fucking whistle come through. You put your hands up, and all you hit is that plastic.
Yeah.
Dude, it sucked so fucking bad. Nerv was like, fuck it, dude. Fuck it.
Literally, Nerf literally took Nike's "Just Do It" slogan and they changed it to "Fuck it."
Fuck it, dude. Fuck it. You know, Nerf was designed to be able to throw little balls in the house.
A mile.
In the house. Like, just you're not gonna break shit, right?
Dude, some of those footballs you could throw farther than a regular football.
1,000%.
And it was fucking foam.
Yeah.
Which defied every fucking physics law.
Sure.
And yet you would just throw 90-yard bombs.
Oh, dude. Do you remember the little hutch footballs?
Yeah.
I will hang that, like,
Brady's got one.
At my funeral, which you will be at, because I will definitely die first.
Can't wait.
I used to have remedial math because I'm a moron. All right. We'll just wait for fucking the dog from Space Race to stop laughing. What was that guy's name? Muttley?
I'm changing your name in my phone right now to Remedial.
So I've never been, I could never math good, you know?
You still can't.
No, can't.
It's funny too, because you're like, hey, figure that out. Like,
yeah.
Bro, it's simple. It's not simple for me.
No, it's not.
Shut the fuck up and do it. I'm like, all right, I got it.
I'm not good at directions and I'm not good at math.
What show did you say the dog was? Space Race?
Muttley from Space Race.
Oh, I spelled race wrong.
You
Dude, I
spell
can't. I
with an N
cannot.
and ends
See.
in an er.
I can't see with my
Eyes.
All right. Yeah, I can't see with my eyes. Space Race.
Yeah, Muttley from Space Race laughs exactly like you.
Does he got 2 T's?
I don't fucking know. I'm going off of me
Fictional
being fucking
character.
9.
Space Race. Cartoon villain Dick Dastardly.
Ooh,
He
Muttley laugh YouTube. Here we go. Dastardly.
Wacky Races.
Okay, here we go. This is you.
Yeah, but it's not Space Race.
Dude, he was in Space Race.
Space Race doesn't even come up in YouTube.
Well, YouTube isn't as smart as me, dude. What do you want me to say?
Wikipedia.
This is you.
That is him. He's got a red scarf.
Here we go.
Retarded Kreischer laugh.
No, Crusher's laugh is fucking.
Oh.
This is you.
Kind of. Fuck you. I got other topics.
Like, hey, Daryl, my dad one time punched me in the face.
Y'all know you fucking deserved it.
Yeah, totally. Totally.
Brady gave me a topic.
Okay, go ahead.
And he did tell me, hang on, I gotta go to my notes. Oh, I'm in my notes.
Did you say Uncle Quiz?
No, yeah,
Good
because my
guy.
kid's got a speech impediment, you fucking retard.
Yeah, I wish I had the Muttley laugh right now. Here we go.
All right. On Ops TV? No. Oh boy. I gotta read this. He was watching YouTube shit and it was Would You Rather?
Okay.
And they're all kind of like relatively PG.
Okay.
And some of them literally put you in a fucking. Would you rather have a nosebleed or a paper cut?
Nosebleed.
Yeah. It doesn't hurt,
No.
right? I mean, unless you get hit in the face with a fucking baseball. So, all right.
I mean, I
Would
didn't
you
get
rather
into the Marines because
be the opposite gender for a day or be an animal you choose for a day?
Animal.
Yeah, I would not want to be a female.
No. I want to have logic and fucking common sense.
Yeah, and not have to fucking have a bloody fucking.
Can you imagine
crotch.
being a fucking eagle for a day?
Dude? Yeah.
Fucking rad, dude.
Right?
Have you ever seen a bald eagle in real life?
No, and we were just talking about this weekend. Bald eagles are fucking back. America's back. Bald eagles
yeah.
are back. Like bald eagles out by my parents. People are like, see them all the time. I'm like Phil though, up on the hill where he lives. He goes, they're fucking nesting in the trees. He goes, I see them like a couple times a week. I'm like, dude, be so cool. One time we were camping,
they're like 3 feet tall.
and their wingspan's like 12,000 feet long.
Yeah.
Like we were camping at the creek. My dad was on a ladder leaning against his camper. He was fixing something one morning. I just come walking out of my camper and I don't know, it's fucking 9 o'clock in the morning, whatever. All of a sudden I hear him scream, "Eagle!" All I saw was a shadow. And I looked up and it went over where we camp. And then it dipped over into the, because they cruised the creek looking for the fish. I was like, fuck, I missed it. But one of the scanner pages I follow, somebody posted a picture that had a big ass dead tree, and there was 3 of the fuckers sitting like 6 feet below each other on branches. And I was just like, I'd love to see one. I've seen one in a zoo. I'd love to see one fly by my parents' house. Just
the first one I saw in the wild.
So cool.
We're driving out. So for me to get to St. Louis, you're flying into Marion, right?
I'm coming literally to you. I'm going to parachute into your town.
Sweet.
That's what you wanted. So that's what I'm going to do.
So
splash bourbon in this motherfucker to get me through.
I know I need more bourbon. The way to Marion, or sorry, the way to St. Louis is about an hour and a half of back roads. And my mom, the whole weekend when she was there here, she wanted to see an eagle. We see them every now and then. The first time I ever saw one, there was an eagle in a goddamn field. And I was like, what the fuck is that? So I stopped the car. And it's a fucking 4-foot tall bird eating a fox.
Yeah.
Like, when you see him on a stamp or whatever, when you see the guy with the fucking mitt that catches them before a game or something like that, you're like, all right, whatever. But like
the small ones, those are small.
This was a feral fucking like eating a goddamn fox. It was in a cornfield that had just been corned or whatever you fucking call it.
Cut.
It had been
cornfield just been cut.
It's been
corned.
It's been corned up. Dude, this bird 45 yards away looked massive.
And you never hear it coming. Never.
Yeah.
I love those pictures of those assholes come down over a lake. Like the fish just kind of wandering around the top of the water. Eagle just sticks that big fucking talon in the water, scoops that bitch ass up. Like somebody was just saying that they're in a golf course or whatever, and a hammerhead shark got dropped. It was a baby.
I saw that. I was gonna pull the clip.
And they're like, where'd it come from? I'm like, where the fuck? A hawk or an eagle or an osprey, something like that, wherever you live, grabbed it out of the water and it slipped out.
So we would have.
You imagine
ospreys.
Little fucking hammerhead shark, fucking just say, let's just say it's a big hawk, grabs that fucker out of the water. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna eat you, cocksucker. And the hammerhead shark's just like, not today, bitch, and turns around, bites the talon, and the hawk's like, oh fuck, and lets it go. And then the shark's like, yeah, I'm free, and lands on a golf course, and there's no water around. It's like,
yeah, you're fucking, yeah. We used to have ospreys on our property when I was growing up, and
they have cocksuckers,
but they have like a 8-foot wingspan.
They're huge as well.
They're huge.
Same thing with we have blue herons, great blue herons, and they're always getting in my parents' house. Their goldfish pond. Whenever they feed the goldfish,
the heron's like, "Hey, what's up, bitch?"
And they leave. The fucking herons are like, "Hey, man," and they are sneaky, stealthy cunts.
Yeah,
you'll never see them coming.
No,
I tried to shoot one. My dad told me. He goes, "Don't shoot it in the body. Shoot that fuck right in the face." I go, "Dad,
their face is this big.
Its face isn't that big." He goes, "You got to shoot it in the head. If they ever catch you shooting one of those, you're going to jail." I'm like, "Oh, fuck."
So allegedly,
when those things take off, like I remember being at the house, and they would go over. You just see them. I'm like even while at the creek, every time we're camping, they cruise down through the creek.
Oh yeah, we see them a lot over here.
Those fuckers
and it looks like fucking Jurassic Park.
Yeah,
with the pterodactyls.
Yeah, goddamn,
it's the same thing.
Where were we? Animal.
Would you rather?
Okay.
I'd be an eagle for a day.
Yeah, I'd be an animal.
Would you be?
I don't know. I'd like to be an eagle. Would you rather be in jail for 5 years or be in a coma for a decade?
Coma.
Yes. Less ass fucking.
Yes. Okay. For sure.
Yeah, there's like a timer on these things. This is something Brady watches. Next one is: would you rather Lilo and Stitch comes to your house, or Sonic comes to your house?
That is a fantastic question, and it deserves a fantastic answer.
I'd rather Sonic come to my house.
I think Sonic has logic.
Yeah, he seems fun too.
Stitch seems a little fucking
sketchy.
Yeah. And also Stitch loves Elvis. I got a shelf life to Elvis. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't know that. I don't know anything about Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah. So
I know who they are.
Stitch loves Elvis. I couldn't deal with that much Elvis. So you play Elvis and Stitch is cool. You don't play Elvis. You're like, hey,
Becomes an asshole. It's a
have you ever heard of
gremlin.
Oasis? Elvis in your house is burned down. Like,
All right,
Come
I want Stitch to come to your house.
you are-
Next one. Would you,
are
rather
Oasis.
be the richest person in the world or have a superpower of your choice?
Mm.
And this isn't, I want to be the richest person in the world so I can buy this superpower. Obviously, it's one or the other. Take your pick. Pick a poison.
So one of the greatest movies of all time
This is why this show takes an hour and a half to produce.
that never got the credit it deserves is called Leaper, I believe. Where the kid
Jumper.
Jumper.
Yes. I just watched a reel about this movie yesterday.
Dude, it is fantastic.
About
And-
them shooting it in the Coliseum.
Yep.
About
Yep.
when they could shoot it and how they only had certain times they couldn't touch it. No cameras could touch the ground.
Yep.
They had
Yep.
to do it all static.
Yeah, dude. And the girl from goddamn, she's so fucking hot.
Yeah, she's adorable in that movie.
Oh, goddamn, what's her name? Anyways, I think it's
Good movie.
it was a kid that played Anakin Skywalker was in it.
Sure.
Hayden Christensen.
Ah, good call, dude. Wow.
Thank you.
Fuck yeah, man. You're so smart.
Thank you, babe. But yeah, he was in it and he was great in it. And
Yeah.
goddamn, her name is Rachel something, not McAdams, but her name is Rachel something. Anyways,
Rachel Ray.
and Diane Lane's in it too, hot as fuck.
Old.
But yeah, I know. I compared a girl recently to Diane Lane. Hey, let me get to the
Have
thing.
you
Let
ever
me answer your
compared a
question.
girl to Lizzo? When you told them how beautiful they are.
I have not, because I
and they're
respect women.
Fat as fuck.
Yeah.
But
But
then they get mad.
no, I think I think having the jumper would be the best superpower. Whoop. Superpower skill ever to jump
Place.
into wherever you want to go. You can jump into a bank vault, grab money, jump out.
Yeah.
Bang, bang.
You never think about that.
Chicken and screws.
Play Squid Game or wrestle with a lion. I don't know what Squid Game is.
Me either.
That plane sounds very fucking low. Please crash in.
From what I understand, Squid Game is a take off of. Do you ever read the short story The Lottery?
Yes.
Okay, so I think Squid Game is an adaptation from
Oh,
that
god
premise.
damn it. That was the word I was going to use. I was hoping you were going to struggle with it. I was going to jump. I was throwing a life preserver. I was coming in with it. I had it. I was ready. I was like,
But I already wrestled that cattle.
yeah.
No,
Got
I
the
think
rope around
so
my neck.
and also it's an adaptation of Hunger Games too.
Hungry or hunger?
Hunger.
Okay. I can't.
Hunger Games is basically the movie adaptation of The Lottery
Yeah.
in post fucking whatever. Everyone wants to like, have these
Apocalyptic.
fucking these fucking societies. But yeah, I think wrestling a lion, you get no chance whatsoever. Hunger Games, Squid Games, you got a fighting shot. You know, you push a couple fucking yellow-haired fucking people ahead of you, you're good to go.
Yeah. I mean, like, hey, you're getting chased by a bear. Can you outrun it? I'm like, I ain't got to outrun the bear. I just got to just outrun you.
Yeah.
This next one is something I know nothing as Minecraft question.
It's amazing where
Literally,
brains go.
yeah. There's ads. Hang on here. I'm trying to. This is a video that Brady was watching. Skip. Okay. Would you be able to speak any language? Whoop. Hang on. We missed one. This fucking slider's touchy as fuck, bro.
Come on now.
Every time I keep getting there, it's like, oh, hey, do you want to fight chicken jockey or spider jockey?
I know nothing of any of that.
Yeah, that's why I said that.
Go ahead.
Would you rather be able to speak any language or communicate with animals?
Oh, fuck. I go animals.
100%.
Yeah. Dude, there's a guy I saw that trained crows. So there's crows in a tree, right? And he walks out with like dog food.
Is murder. Ja Rule come out.
He's
Look
like,
at all these guys,
murder.
murder.
What
Crows
up,
are
you
like-
without crows?
Crows are all like, what up? Ja.
So he rolls out and he puts dog food out on a piece of cardboard. And the crows come close. They eat when he leaves, they eat the fucking dog food. Then he comes out again, pours it, and he stands for like closer to the whatever. The crows come, they eat it. And then all of a sudden, the crows get the idea that, hey man, this guy is giving us food. We should go get him shit.
It's the money thing, right?
So the dude actually got arrested for training crows in England.
Steal
or some
shit, right?
Yeah. And they would just come in. So he'd give them treats and they were dropping hundreds of thousands of dollars in coins on his fucking spot. Dude,
I remember seeing something about that.
absolutely animals, dude.
I've seen that shit, and it goes back to the whole like you could do that with animals and you can do it with people. It goes back to The Office where Jim does that trick with Dwight where he plays a noise on his computer and at the same time asks Dwight, would you like a breath mint? And he's like, yeah. And he takes one. And then he plays the sound and asks Dwight, do you want a breath mint? And he keeps doing it. And then a guy finally gets to that point where he just plays the noise and Dwight just reaches his hand out. Subconsciously is already fucking trained.
Well, that's that Pavlovian thing, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So that was how that all came to be. And like, I remember seeing something about the guy with the crows. He's like, I'm just fucking with these crows. And it was like, at first,
Yeah.
they brought him some string. They brought him something shiny. Next thing you know, they dropped off, it was definitely overseas. They dropped, a fucking coin. He dropped a coin. He gave him 2 treats.
Yep.
They fucking bring more coins. He'd be more treats. Next thing you know, these fucking crows are bringing back dollar bills and watches. And I was like, where the fuck are they stealing shit? And they come back and that guy got in trouble for it, which was wild as fuck. Oh, this is a good one.
Okay, yeah. I had a point, but if you say it's a good one, let's go with it. Go.
Would you rather win $50,000 for yourself or let your best friend win $100,000?
$100,000.
Yeah, me too. So this little minor segue to the fucking influencer bullshit. You seen the guys walking around and say, hey, do you want this dollar or double it and give it to the next person?
Yeah.
And it gets up to like, hey, it's $100. Do you want this $100 or double it and give it to the next person? And it goes down that line. And it gets, to a big dollar amount. And, one lady took it. And the comments roasted her. But I'm like, if you're asking me, I have a choice right now, right? I shouldn't be shunned for picking one or the other.
And you never know where someone is in their life where
you don't.
Yeah.
Dude, that $200 might make somebody's day.
Sure.
That just might buy groceries for the month for you.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yep. Yeah, no,
Somebody comes up to me with a stupid little microphone, I'm gonna punch them in the face and say, yes, double it and give it to the next guy. Fuck you.
I gotta say, this might be age speaking, but
Dude,
what?
no, keep going. Because I have a feeling I know where this is going and I want to go there.
That there's this one fucking guy on the internet that will find now he's got partnerships with like NBA and NFL and all this shit. But his whole goal in life is to bring enrichment and love to people that wouldn't have gotten it. And he's this mild-mannered guy. And he'll be like, do you want to buy this football for $1? And some people will be like, I don't have $1. And then there'll be like this family of people going into like a fucking Seattle Seahawks game or whatever. Cause I think he's based out of Canada. So getting it from, Vancouver or whatever to fucking Seattle's easy. And some family that is down on their fucking luck. And I don't know if it's staged or not. But I cry every fucking time. Every fucking time. Or, hey, I realized I didn't bring my wallet and I just need this thing for my baby, whatever. And then he hears their story. I taking the dump as a fucking 46-year-old man crying like a bitch. And here's the other thing. The golden buzzer on fucking bro.
Let's just talk. Let's just
go ahead.
Real quick. While
it.
you're doing that, I want to say that I'm like, all right, so we're having a garage sale here next month. I have Aubrey was gifted from Kristen Gonner.
Yeah.
Kristen gave Aubrey all her old golf clubs, which are not that old and are in really good shape and a nice upgrade from Albo to the set she had, which I purchased on a garage sale for $10. Inside the bag that I purchased for $10, I found $60 worth of fucking golf balls and brand new gloves.
Sweet.
So I'm going to put them. This is my influencer moment. I'm going to put them on a garage sale, the whole set for $25.
Yeah.
And the first person that says, hey, will you take 20 or will you take 15 for it? I'm going to be like, do you really want these golf clubs?
And why?
Yeah. I'm like, are you going to teach your daughter, what are you going to do with these golf clubs? And I want them to just to tell me something. And then I'm going to go, they're yours. And they're going to be like, why? I'm like, here's why I did this. They were given I bought them at a garage sale cheap. My daughter got a set for free. Her clubs got upgraded. I want to pass these on to somebody that actually wants them. I don't want $25 for them.
Not a flipper.
No, I want to give them to you for free because you want them and want to do something with them.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be my feel-good moment of the summer.
Yeah.
I'm not going to videotape it. You're not going to see it on the tubes. You're not going to see it on Facebook. I might make a post about it, but I generally want to do that. I'm like, I want to make somebody's day and say, hey, oh, wow, here's a set of golf. And they're in good shape. They're a little older.
Sure.
They're in great shape. Great beginner clubs. My daughter wants to learn how to play golf. Guess what? Here you go. Have a great day.
Yeah.
They're yours. And like, you take $5 out. No, I don't want your money. Mm-mm. This is what I wanted. I wanted a wholesome experience. I wanted somebody to say they wanted to do good with these and they're yours.
But that pay it forward moment.
Yeah.
This is where like,
I like it.
Charitable donations. Like, I think if you're ultra rich, you do it for the tax break and all the shit, right? But there are times where you can give somebody $5 with no expectations of a return, and it literally makes their day.
Yeah.
That's amazing to me.
Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about, a gold buzzer moment. This fucking kid So this kid has been through.
Fucking
He looks like Shannon Hoon from
Blind Melon.
Blind Melon. Yeah, rest in peace.
R.I.P.
But this dude,
Great song, No Rain, beat her up.
he first of all, Change by Blind Melon, greatest song they ever wrote.
I saw a kid, probably about 10 years old, with hair like that today. Well, me and Brady were getting haircuts.
Like,
and
who's this bitch?
Yeah, I did. I'm like, that chick is getting a buzz cut. And then he got up. Dude, his hair was like down to his shoulders.
Oh, shit.
And like fucking just like he was going to the army. Womp, and it was gone. And he was out the door. I'm like, I go to Brady because he was in the chair. And I go, bro, look. And he looked over. I go, that kid lost all his hair.
Ukulele.
Can you spell that? UK
Ukelele.
E-L-E-L-E-L, yeah. Oh, okay. I was getting there. Thanks for ruining my moment.
Okay, let me see if I can find it. She's now extremely famous, and she grew up to be a very attractive person. And now she's in like, okay, as a dad girl dad, dyslexic.
Might have been right.
As a girl dad, to see this beautiful, beautiful person go out. It's like that Stuart Little moment where it's like he's a small mouse in a big world thing.
Oh, I meant Stuart Smalls.
I'm Stuart Smalley. You're good enough. You're smart enough. Yeah.
Gosh dang it, people like you. Shut up, gay.
This chick, I respect people that write their own songs as well. Dude, I might cry. But
Oh my God, you're such a bitch.
I am. Dude, you know I'm a softie.
I know. I got emotional watching the Stanley Cup the other night.
Yeah.
You get emotional over this because you're a bitch.
This chick, and now she's turned in. Now
I never watch these shows because
me either, because it's fluff and garbage, right?
First off, it's on the three big networks: ABC, CBS, NBC. I don't watch that shit at all. I don't have regular TV. I don't have cable. We stream shit. This is never in my wheelhouse.
But this chick,
watch people are like, "Oh my God, I fucking cried the golden fucking shower." I'm like, "Oh,
you'll cool. See golden shower, nice." You'll see the whole crux of being unknown to being famous. If you look up Grace Vanderwall, basically on Instagram, she's now an adult because this is like 2016, and she still makes great music, but now it's like Christina Aguilera, overly sexualized and just kind of garbage. But this is her.
4 and 5 is 9. 9 plus 12 is all right. She's 21. What up?
I think she's like 23 or 24 years old. But she's
2016.
She grew up to be a very attractive woman.
Okay,
but this is having as a man having a daughter. Holy fuck,
lady! What is your name?
Grace.
Grace, you're a beautiful.
Look at how
lady,
adorable
you know
she
that?
is. Thank you.
How old are you?
12.
Are you excited to be here?
she looks like a girl from Kick-Ass.
Yeah.
What are you gonna sing?
Oh, great! Her mom's got blue hair.
Really?
Yes.
So this is an original song.
It's about me.
And are the people at school behind you supporting you?
Most of my friends don't really know I sing.
So they don't know you're here?
No.
You believe that you can win?
Well, I mean, miracles can happen, so possibly.
Like, as a father,
The stage is yours. Good luck.
let me say this right now.
Oh boy.
There's nothing more in the world that I hate more than a goddamn ukulele.
Hello, Amazon. Send ukulele to Chris.
I hate ukuleles so goddamn much.
Dude, of all things,
No,
all right,
Like,
all right.
I hate the
Let's go. We're at
Holocaust
an hour
less.
here. Let's go.
I hate the Holocaust less
I thought
than
the
I hate
Holocaust
you.
was cool. Look at that.
You gotta crack some eggs and make an omelet, baby.
Man, that is the most diverse crowd shot I've ever seen.
This
We
bitch,
got them all.
this
Yeah,
bitch, not
Yeah.
excited.
yeah.
She
Might be sleeping, might be excited. We don't know.
and the eyebrows on this dude.
The guy behind the Asian chick with that fucking hairdo, gay as fuck. We got them all, folks. What a fucking trifecta.
This guy looks like the magnet thing you do with the face.
Dude, have you ever been watching something and just like, I gotta go make a sandwich, you pause it. And you look back at the pause screen and you couldn't have done it any better. The fucking main character looks like the worst possible scenario. Right now, we have the best possible scenario for everything.
This
Look
dude
at that judgy fucking woman with
here.
the glasses. Nope, one
Here?
down.
Oh yeah.
Right there. Look at her.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You got one of those ukuleles. This is me. This girl is channeling me right now. I'm like, oh, here we go, a fucking ukulele. Dude,
The
I'm
Asian chick's me trying to close my eyes because this is gonna suck.
this is what Daryl looks like when he takes an edible.
Yeah, if you guys can see what's behind these, everybody's like, "Well, you guys wear sunglasses." Well, aside from the crow's feet, and when we get drunk, our eyes start to slant like hers.
Not really.
And when I
camera
take an
ready.
edible, sometimes my eyes aren't even open. I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, she looks like she's like
Wow.
mid yawn.
Yeah, she's
Tight
like,
Asian pussy though.
fuck, yeah.
All right, here we go.
Slam it all away.
Grace Vanderwall. She makes great music now. I'm just saying this is her origin story. Really, I honestly think Daryl, you would like her music.
Doubt it.
I don't know my name. I don't play by the rules of the game. So you say I'm just trying. So I heard you on my.
So it's weird. Like you can tell she's not a
Weird
songwriter.
Nick Cannon's there.
Yeah, he's like, I made her.
Yeah, 4,000 Kids might be one of mine.
What's weird about like the fact that she's not a songwriter, really, but she writes songs.
She's 12 years old. Do you ever
I
see
know,
Do you ever see shit that they write? Brady's trying to draw a book right now. It's shit.
Yeah, but I'm sure it could be cool. But
Yeah, when he tells you, it's like fucking exciting.
but her tempo
And I'm like,
changes
dude, that sucked.
in the song. Like so,
Sure.
let's go BPMs.
Yeah,
right?
you're a musician. All right, so I get it.
I'm not.
You're in your fields. You
I'm not.
are.
No,
You play guitar. You love Oasis.
I can write.
You
songs.
are more musically. This came up today. You, not you and me, whatever. You're more musically versed than I am.
Yeah.
As a DJ, I need to be able to count to 4
Mm.
repeatedly. But it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it's 2, 2, 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's 3, 2, 3.
Yeah,
I can't-
you're beyond me at this point.
I can't do that.
So I played at the winery.
Therefore,
one
I have
time.
to rely on visual cues and everything. And even then, I'm still kind of fucked.
Did you ever see one of those guys that they're sitting on a thing and they hit the box and it is a drum?
Yeah, I was in Vegas and saw those dudes beating on a fucking Home Depot 5-gallon bucket
Well,
with
so
their
I-
fucking hands at 4 o'clock in the morning while I'm trying to sleep.
I was at
above
the
them.
winery like
Assholes.
4 years ago, and it was just kind of like if you can play a song, play a song. I can't learn other people's songs because I can't read music. So I've written my own songs. So I go up there and I start playing one of my own songs, and some guy gets on the fucking thing and he's playing the beat in accordance to how the song was written in the early stages of the song, but I have no concept of beats. So he's like, what the fuck are we doing here? I'm like, it's faster now. Like, because I'm a moron, you know, but I could see what she's doing here. Like the whole song, it changes. I'll go back just a little bit. I'm not going to do this the whole time. I promise. But it's slow and then it's fast or whatever. And that's indicative of a person that is just trying to relay the message, not necessarily care about the structure of the song. God, that was great. You're welcome. Slow.
I don't play by the rules of the game. Sorry, you said I'm just.
She's fucking adorable. Now it's faster. Here we go. Split in two.
You are my sister's friend. You get along quite nicely. You asked me why I cut my hair and changed myself completely.
Back to slow.
Lost, trying to get found in an ocean now.
I can't understand her.
Please don't ask me.
Back to 4.
I don't know my name. I don't play by the rules of the game. So you say I'm just trying.
Mel B can fucking get it. Here we go. Goosebumps. God. Ooh. I'm not crying.
She graduated to a real size fucking guitar yet?
Dude. This shit makes me cry every fucking time. I'm crying right now.
Cool. Does anybody ever get the fucking gong right away?
Yeah.
I didn't expect that.
Yeah? Does
No,
that happen?
No,
I don't watch the show. I've
No,
never
this
watched
is
the
a
show.
show about
Don't give a
surprises,
fuck.
and you
Fuck
use the
the
word
show.
miracle, and I think you are
Because
a
guess
living,
what?
beautiful.
Which one of these people's ever gone on to do anything? None of them.
She has.
Okay,
Your
yeah, because
original,
I've heard of
but
her, right?
People not knowing your name is so right and so wrong because I think the
Fucking
world
Howie.
is gonna know your name. I think
Nobody
right
knows who you are now.
They know your name because you are going right.
So I think if you get the golden buzzer, you get $1 million. Dude, she actually turned into an amazing artist.
Okay, and she's on Spotify, and
Yeah.
we've heard of her.
She is.
Yeah, it's like Greta Thunberg. That bitch fucking jail right now. It's awesome. Fuck you, Steven. She got deported. You stupid twat. I have no idea who that is. I never watched that show. What is the other one? What show was that?
That was America's Got Talent.
Okay, so that's not just music, that's everything. What's the music one? The singing one?
American Idol.
Yeah. Kelly Clarkson. The only reason I know her name was
Saying
from
things?
40-year-old version.
Okay, so this is her now.
Oh boy, it's more dribble. Dude, you're such a bleeding fucking heart / vagina. It's amazing.
Dude, I am.
Follow
I'll
this
take it.
bitch on Instagram. It's
I think you look really confident.
Sorry.
What makes you confident?
I see you all the time.
What's
That's
your
her.
name?
nice gap.
Yeah, but
I'm like
she's
nervous. My name's Grace Vanderwall.
Oh, no way. You were an
Yeah.
American.
Yes.
Yeah,
What a
no,
coincidence.
yeah.
Oh
Wow,
my
what a
god,
setup.
that's so crazy. You know what? I've literally thought of this when I see your videos, and I feel like it's so common in New York.
Hey, excuse me. I think you look
I
really
mean,
Okay. all right.
she turned into a very nice looking lady. But
Really good for her, and she might have made some bucks. Nobody knows who the fuck she is.
She's
Right,
making
you fucking
she's
weirdos.
making music. Are you making music? You're not.
No,
Were you a little girl with fucking
dude, I downloaded a
the same
music.
haircut of the guy
software.
from the prince from fucking Spaceballs?
I wanted the same haircut from We're the Millers. That haircut. I can't remember how the joke goes. And the guy in the background was like, "Yo, this one." Yeah,
Let's
that
pull it
guy.
up.
Yeah. All right, so let's segue this shit.
Yeah.
I had a topic. What were we talking about?
Go ahead, babe.
Fuck, dude. Oh, this is what I want to talk about. So
Okay, good.
we went just from the game shows and shit.
Wait, hold on. Let's close this topic.
All right, yeah, sure. Let's just
What you rephrase your fucking idiocy. I love you so much.
Haircut. I mean, being homeless and all, I guess.
I'm not homeless.
Yes.
Fuck.
So this is what I don't like. I met a lot of people. I meet a lot of people, and with my mannerisms, they're like, "Who do you remind me of?"
Sudeikis.
Yeah, it's always Sudeikis.
Yeah,
and usually it's wrapped in a compliment, like he's funny, but this or whatever. But like, I guess I see it. We have double chins and a fucking pronounced nose, and
she's got way more hair.
Yeah. I get it.
Tard, I have a home, but I left because my...
Let's go to here. Let's go to
Topic.
David Clark.
Yes, they had a hot topic. Right here it goes.
What are we doing today?
Yeah, I say, give me some that says I get up every morning at 5:30 and commute for an hour and a half to some bullshit job, where my jag-off boss expects me to kiss his balls all day just so I can afford to keep my ungrateful screaming kids decked out and Dora the Explorer shit and my wife up to her fat ass in self-help videos until the day I get up the courage to put a shotgun in my mouth. Right here.
That dude, that might be the only movie he's ever in. That is his crowning moment.
just fucking George Breton it, when you got to wag the bat a little bit.
Okay. How do you feel? And my
Suicidal. Go ahead.
Algorithms and shit is insane. Once I'm learning how they work, obviously I watched one Top Gun reel and I got a billion fucking F-22 fucking videos. The ones where the guy is always a guy. He's got his phone upside down and he's outside of a club or a busy clubbing area.
Okay.
And they're talking to young hot chicks.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
What's your body count? Or they have the fucking tiny fucking mic. The tiny mic thing, dude. I'm just gonna walk by you and knock it out of your hand. Dude, just get a regular mic.
Sure.
Be fucking normal. Those people that are trying to. This started before Hawk Tua.
Of course.
But they're still trying to capitalize on this. And they're like, what's the biggest secret you've kept from your parents? And people are like, I can't tell you. This is going to be on the internet forever. And it's like, you literally just, your life, you as an influencer.
Yeah.
Is to stand outside of a fucking strip of bars in Miami, outside the clubs, with a fuzzy little fucking lapel mic and ask stupid fucking questions. I hate every one of them.
I hate it.
And this might be just my age, but I hate that shit.
Yeah.
And I scroll by them and dude, all you have to do is wait 1 second.
Oh,
like
yeah. You're in it.
If I'm scrolling, if I'm going through, like, I'm scrolling down through Facebook to see what my friends are up to, and then you get to the real section, and you stop for a second. Somebody asks you a question, like, "Oh yeah,
sure.
Oh yeah, it's on the top shelf of it's in the door of the fridge. And next thing you know, you get 84 of them.
Mhm.
And it just keeps coming. All I see are these fucking videos. My favorite ones, this is my guilty pleasure, are the dudes that ask the chicks. And usually there's like a thicker girl, which is the best part. They're like, hey, does height matter? And they're like, yeah, I'm not dating a guy whose height begins with a 5. He's like, reaches behind him, pulls out a scale. He goes, how about we stop on this? And the girls are like, fuck you, and they walk away. And the guy's like, wait a second. You're concerned about something that a guy cannot change.
Yes, but you can control that.
But you can control what's going on your end. And or they pull out the measuring the fabric fucking tape. They're like, what about your waist size? And girls just run away.
Yeah.
The double standard at that point is the hypocrisy is amazing. I love it. Those are the ones I enjoy watching. Bitches get prima donna bitches getting put right in their place. Those are the ones I like.
Perfect.
But the other ones where they're just asked the mundane question, what's your body count? And they're like, what's your type? And it's usually a black dude. Have you ever been with a black guy? And the chick's like, no. What do you want to? Let me get your number. I'm like, is this what society is?
Yeah.
I mean, sure, at my age, I'm not going out to the clubs. I like the club music. I even told my wife, I'm like, I kind of want to go down to Chippewa, go to one of the bars, stand, just let's go. Stand in the corner. I want to hear what the DJs are playing. I want to listen to the music. I don't want to be on a dance floor. I don't want to be grinding, but I'm like, I also don't want to deal with the fucking people anymore. This is why I'm excited for this festival we're going to. We're in VIP. We are literally going to be just off the stage. We have our own area.
Well, I remember
there's going to be people in it. We ain't going to be packed in like general admission.
No. So
we have room to move. We don't have to be packed up on people. We don't have to talk to anybody if we don't want to.
So I think it was probably 15 years ago, if not more. I'm fighting a toe cramp. Hold on. Fuck. Oh, he got me.
Man down.
Yep. About 15 years ago, I go to Buffalo. Oh my God. Okay, it's better. I go to Buffalo and I had my black on black Batman Camaro, and we decided to bar hop. And by the third or fourth bar,
I gotta pee.
Yeah, you're good. Okay. Third or fourth bar, we're in this like rooftop type bar that has, do you call it like a mezzanine or whatever? It had like a balcony, but you could shut the doors or whatever. And we're hanging out. It's all kids way younger than us, but it was fun just to go do something, not just go to Vinny's, which is fine. I love Vinny's, but just let's pop around. And we see this kid that's probably like 22 years old. At this point, I'm like fucking 29. Nice fart. Daryl's probably 35 at this point. Like we have no business being in the spot that we're at. And this kid throws a beer bottle off the balcony and he hits a car. And the way I remember it, it was a police car, but it probably wasn't a police car. Was it a police car?
It might have been at that point.
And I remember turning to you and I said, there's a quote, and I can't remember who said it, but the quote is this: youth is wasted on the young. Having since had to research my memory, it's George Bernard Shaw that said this.
Do you know that?
Yes.
Because I was looking it up.
I believe so. George Bernard Shaw, youth is wasted on the young.
Fucking AI.
So
George Bernard Shaw once wrote that youth is the
wasted on the young.
most precious thing in life, and it is too bad it has to be wasted on the young folks. So yes, you shorten that up.
Yeah.
Same principle, same point, just shorten it up. Okay.
So we leave that bar.
God
and
damn, you're fucking so smart.
Thank you, bud. All the cops run in. My car's in like some weird alley. And Daryl and I are looking over a fence as the cops run into this bar, pissing. Allegedly outside in an alley. And then we
were by where they fucking dumped the grease.
Yeah. And we're looking over a fence and cops are running in to go find this kid, and we're just juicing piss everywhere. And then we hop in the car and go to another bar, obviously, as you do. But I think Bernard Shaw wrote that when?
Oh, fuck, dude. I just hang
on. When did he write that?
Oh my God, it's so small. I can't read it.
So I always think like, yeah, I mean, the older culture will have issues with the younger culture. It's what made the Beatles cool or Elvis cool, right? I mean,
no, the music made them cool.
Oh, nice. So he wrote that in 1935.
Sure. But do we realize that the night my wife went on the most epic drinking excursion of her entire life was the day we did a podcast at Vinny's, and all she drank was shots with Kristen at the bar.
Mm-hmm.
We went home, had a drink, got in an Uber, met you and Tanya downtown, had dinner, had drinks, had tequila shots, went across the street to the Kreischer concert at Shays.
Yep.
I don't know where it was. I had to go to the bathroom. Maybe Tanya did too. Somehow you and Krista got left in charge of getting drinks. You tried to buy a bottle of champagne. They were like, we don't do bottle service. You're like, how many of those can I get? And we all got all these fucking tubs of champagne. And we were like in the third fucking row. And then we left.
Mm-hmm.
And after, on a bender, as one would do, we are downtown Buffalo.
Sure.
We are on right next to Chippewa, which is the party district.
Yep.
Bars lined up left and right. We decide to start trying to find a place to let's go have a drink. What did we come across? Ridiculous cover charges.
Yep.
And dealing with cunts. It was awful. And at that moment, I realized I don't ever want to go to those bars again. I mean, I grew up in them. That was the culture. That's what I did through my 20s and early 30s. And that's how I met my wife at all these bars and everything.
Yeah, but that was our time then.
Yeah. We walk into those bars.
And we were dumb then.
Yeah. People are just like, you want to see my ID? They're like,
just come in.
Yeah. And you and I have gone to these bars, even strip clubs. What do? I can get in, grab a cigar, grab a bucket of beer, as far away from the stage as we can go.
And, you know, if you were to say, so what are the things I like about what you and I could do? Let's say this thing has traction. And let's say we this stupid little podcast. Right?
Okay.
Let's say that we could go book 26 cities where we're getting 500 to 1,000.
Bro, dude, all right, let's just dumb that down. Let's just go 10.
10 cities. We get 500 people.
Sure.
Per city, paying $20 a ticket. Number one, we wouldn't live because we drink way too much.
All that profit's gonna
to booze and to IV therapy.
Dude, you
right?
imagine our rider.
9 bottles of bourbon. Finally. Finally, someone caught up to me. But yeah, so let's say we did that.
The good shit too. Now that
The-
fucking Maker's Mark.
Just bullet. I mean, easy.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, we would have
Bullet's
the coolest,
great.
we would have the coolest rider ever. They'd be like, wait, that's all these guys want? We're like, wait, we can get more? No, you're good.
And a 19-pound bag of Twizzlers for you to open up for 9 hours.
I was gonna bring that up earlier tonight when you were talking about it. And I was gonna like, remember that night I got high and I just kept eating all the candy and you were yelling at me. The bag was
No,
like,
but
and no fucking brown M&Ms either. Fuck you, you know.
But like a live podcast, like the Vinny's live, the last one we did at Vinny's was so fun.
We got to figure out the sound there, man. When we did the one outside, 100% better.
It was great. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
absolutely got to do that again.
But if we could do that in like a Polish villa setting where we have the stage
anywhere, yeah,
we're still wallpaper, but people that want to listen, and people that don't want to listen, don't listen. Who cares?
And we would do technically quote unquote crowd work, right?
Sure, of
Be
course.
Like, hey,
bring someone up on the couch.
Drunk guy with a fucking eye patch.
Get up
a fucking
here.
topic.
How'd you lose your eye?
Or come sit down. You might
Yeah.
tell us about how you lost your eye.
Yeah.
You might have either the lamest story, which we're going to make fun of, or the coolest story, which we're going to ask more questions about.
Absolutely. Yeah. So let's say that
we're like fucking chameleons.
But yeah, we just suck. But yeah, keep doing that. That's good for
Shut up, dickhead. I thought it was falling down.
So, but yeah, so I think this like weird ball bar. Oh boy. The bar culture of like having the mic on the spatula.
All right, so at the 1:27:15 mark, rewind it 4 seconds. You could see the water fly out of my mouth because I chose to take a drink of my water at the worst possible time while Dum fucking slurred his way through.
Yeah, fucked up. You want to do one more or no?
No. All right. I can do one more half hour.
Okay.
Dude, this was an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Where are we going after this? Do we have a place?
Sexual.
The sexuals?
Yeah.
My wife wants the sexuals.
Well, go do that.
I don't want to. She might be sleeping.
Please don't make me. I'm drinking these Lucky Ones.
I don't know what that is. What is
this
it?
podcast is brought to you by Lucky One.
Not a
Lemonade.
sponsor.
No, it is. We're gonna.
If you want to be a sponsor, dude, just send us a case of that shit. We'll talk about it. Send us a couple bucks, and we're not Joe Rogan here. Just
this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna delete all but 4 of our podcasts.
Yeah.
Because the last 3 have been great. Afroman's huge. And the second highest rated one was songs that get white people turned. Which is weird because it was flagged on every other platform ever. Yeah, go ahead.
Structure. We have no structure. It is literally text, hey bro. I'm like, it was like Tuesday. I'm like, hey, I got poker league Friday. I'm out. I go Thursday, Saturday. I'm not working. I could do this every day of the week, one a week, one a night if you wanted to, whatever. And you're like, dude, Thursday's cool with me, boo. I'm like, all right, let's go. I sent him the link about the Matt Damon cameo because we both love Euro Trip.
Sure.
And I'm like, dude, see, I fucking told you. I've been saying this a million times. You're like, what a great topic. And then we rolled with it. All of a sudden, there's the topic. 9 times out of 10, we have fucking no idea what we're going to talk about. And you've seen it before earlier. We fucking go on tangents. All of a sudden, I'm like, dude, we need to get back to what we were talking about. Oh, yeah. And then the time's up. And we're like, when I was looking through the YouTube videos with Brady, I'm like, he's like, hour and 17 minutes. I'm like, yeah, bro. It should have been 17 minutes, but it was an hour and 17 minutes. And I was like, we just talked about keeping this shit to 45 minutes.
No, we're personalities.
But we can't. We're retarded. This is the worst.
No, you're fine.
All right.
Hey, sweetheart, look at me. Look at my ass.
Bro, I got to be up in like a few hours to go to Vinny's.
Okay. You got to be up to go drink.
Yeah. And then I have to drive to fucking Pennsylvania to get fireworks.
Allegedly.
And I go to casino.
Oh, all right.
Casino's right there. And I got mad free play because apparently back in January, I spent a lot of money in that casino. I'm like, I keep getting shit. And I go with Phil and Kyle. I'm like, how much money did I spend? And they're like, we couldn't add it up fast enough. It was going in. You spent a lot of money and you didn't win anything. I'm like, that's why they want me back.
All right. We'll be back for a quick
30 minutes.
2-drink episode.
Dude, this is my 3rd glass of bourbon.
Oh, this is my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
On the podcast, 3rd glass. I've been averaging like 1 glass of bourbon a show.